Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know I don't sound my best. That's because I've recorded this video. I've done the full recording, and at the end of the video I just found out that the video was not recording. Oh my god. And everything I said it from my heart. I have no script. It was not scripted. I feel so sad. But what can I do? I have to make another video. So today is the day two of my what if I posted every day on YouTube. Yeah, today is the day two. Yesterday was the day one, and to be very honest, what I'm about to say was not what I wanted to my initial plan. I had something else that I wanted to post about in mind, but it was a last minute change. I just decided to talk about something else that is from my heart, no scripts. And I'm not saying no script, that it's not a flex, but then I just felt like I really need to talk about this. So yeah, today is the day two. So welcome back to my channel. Before I started this, I felt stuck. Felt like my life had finished. Felt like my life was over. Felt like nothing was working in my life. I felt like everybody had abandoned me. I felt like nobody sees me anymore. Nobody knows that I exist anymore. You know that constant feeling of not being valued, of not having any value. The right word to use, God forgive me. I felt worthless. At some point, I even prayed. I would just try to sabotage God, try to gaslight God, if that's the word. Like gaslighting God, like, God, if you know you don't want to answer my prayer, just take my life already. I promise you, oh God, forgive me. But I made those prayers. I cried. I told God that if He had forgotten about me, that He should just take my life. I was so tired. I was tired of waking up. Waking up was a chore for me. It became a very big burden, like a burden. But then I came to the realization that the ways of God are not the ways of men. Yeah. And if there is one thing I know, is that God has a purpose for everybody that is on this earth. God has a purpose for that person. And I know that God, and I believed it in my heart. And I decided to come out of that shell of self pity, self shame, of the feeling of disgrace, of the feeling of embarrassment for no just cause. I had severe depression, severe anxiety. I was always anxious. I was always sweating. Like, oh my God, you can't even imagine. I had mad anxiety. My anxiety was over the roof. Depression, I've always been in and out of depression from time to time. But the anxiety, oh my, I had never felt something like that before in my life. That lingered for more than a year, I promise you. I had that anxiety for over a year. I'm not saying that I am totally out of that shell now, but I am learning. I am giving myself to God. I am seeking help genuinely from God, and not, trying to gaslight Him that, oh, you need to do this for me. Oh, I've been serving you with all my heart, so you need to do this for me. No, that's not what I am doing anymore. Like, I am tired of doing all of that. God is not a man. You can't do that with God. God is God all by Himself. Even before I was born, He has been God. Even when I leave this earth, He will still be God. So why will I try to do that with Him? It doesn't make sense. So I'm just leaving everything genuinely to God. I'm seeking help from Him genuinely. God, you see this life that you have given to me. Every day I wake up, I say, oh, another day. I have my life. I can still breathe. Thank you, Jesus. This life that you have given to me, I cannot carry it all by myself. I need your help, Lord. Ever since I started living my life like that, it's been amazing. That is why I'm starting this challenge, because I wanted to like do something that I have never done before. I wanted to like put myself out there more. I've always wanted to create videos, to create content, to shoot videos. Maybe not for the monetary value of it, but just I've always wanted to do it. And this thing that I'm doing, it's not for algorithm, it's not for numbers, it's not for subscribers, it's not for growth. If nothing changes by the end of these 7 days, will I be bothered? Not at all. Not at all. Will I still create and post on YouTube? I've started, so there is no going back. I can never turn back. Oh, it's already too late. Oh, it won't make sense. So yeah. But what if everything changes at the end of these 7 days? Oh my God. You know, we humans, we always tend to like think about the negative outcome of something. Like, oh, what if this goes wrong? Oh, what if I fail? Oh, what if la da da? What if nobody watches? What if nobody it's a lot. And I thought to myself, why not change your mindset, and now it will now be like, what if this works out? What if everything changes? What if you gain that visibility? What if? What if? What if everything turns out the way you want? What if everything turns out the way you planned it and the way God planned it for your life? So really sorry, but due to because of the way the video ended, I decided to like show you guys a rundown of how I make my Ayurvedic hair butter. Yeah, I've been doing this for quite a while now because I'm trying to grow out my natural hair. So this is just a little clips here and there of how I make the butter, the hair butter. So the ingredients I use for these are fenugreek, cloves, rosemary, and coconut oil, shea butter, and my tea tree essential oil. So this was just when I was done melting the shea butter with all the ingredients infused in it. I allowed it to cool off for some minutes, and I was about to sieve it. So I used this socks. Yeah, I used this white sock that I had never used before. I got it for my NYSC, but I had other ones that I used for my NYSC. So that was the only thing I had at the house at that time. So I used it to sieve out the chaff that I used for the hair butter, and this is what we have after sieving out the chaff, after allowing it to cool off, and after sieving out the chaff. This was what came out. And after this, I decided to refrigerate it just for a few minutes, not for too long. So after refrigerating it, this was how it came out. And mind you, not in the freezer, it was just in the refrigerator. So this was how it came out. And after the whole process, I added my tea tree oil, just a few drops of the tea tree essential oil, not too much, just very few drops of it. And yeah, this was how the whole process turned out. And when I was done, I decided to transfer it into the previous container that I had the shea butter in because I didn't have any other container to do that. So yeah, And one thing I love about this hair butter is how silky. I love how smooth, and I love the texture. I love how buttery it looks. It is so buttery, and it just make leaves my hair feeling very healthy. And yeah, I recommend. See how silky that is. I didn't want it to turn out too thick. I love it the way it is. And that was it for the day. Please do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to share, and do not forget to comment. And I'll see you guys in day 3. Thank you. Bye.